This is TippmannEffect. I'm going to show you how to polish your internals without polish using wet dry sandpaper. Now this is the older 98 custom, so with actually some little indents, so it's probably not going to come out as good as maybe some others. But even if you just use this wet dry sandpaper without polish on a newer custom 98 or maybe even another 98 custom, it'll probably look better than this one. But you don't always need polish to give it a smooth finish. The main spots you want is where the trigger is going to be touching, the rear hammer, the linkage arm, and the front bolt. As I said, you can see I just went over it really quickly to show you, but what you're going to need is, which looks similar to this, since this is actually used a little container of water and some sort of rag to clean your hands. I prefer and suggest, before wiping it down, spraying it with some soap and rinsing off in water. But again, I'll show you somewhat step by step what you can do. You want to wet the area down either with your finger. You put the sandpaper a little bit, dip it in the water, use a little rag, whatever way you feel like doing it, but that's how I'm going to do it. The quicker the better. The longer you do this for, the lot shinier and smoother it will come out. Wet dry sandpaper, especially the really fine type, will make it shine very well. It's a lot better, and that was only for about the sandpaper. I'm going to go over a couple more spots and show you how well it does. It would sit, it's a lot less using the wet dry sandpaper. Show you 3 more spots, and then I'll show you a good way to clean it up. Over it beforehand, and I'll show you what it looks like after I use the wet dry sandpaper. There it is after. Just for the fact so I could show you without having to get up and spray it down. But what I usually do is just sand each area down, and once I'm totally done, then I go spray it with some soap and wash it down. I'll show you quickly where the rear hammer will be, and as you can see I went over the linkage arm area really quick, but I'll go over it again and show you how that comes out. As you it up, I wanted to show you quickly before I wipe that down. Sometimes when I do the linkage arm, I will put an Allen wrench against the sandpaper, as you can see. This way I can get into that little area a lot better. After you've got it all sanded down, before you wipe it off, I would use a bottle like this, or you could just put soap on it, but a bottle like this size with soap, just to mist it on the entire inside of the receivers. I actually like doing it inside my sink. It's actually my bathroom sink. But you don't even have to use much or let it sit for very long.